Yeah, like you can park. I mean, Paris told you his third deal he made $70,000. I'm still butthurt about this one. We made $40,000 wholesaling my property, but he made 60, right?
No, didn't I get it for 60, right?
Yeah, but we made 40 on the wholesale deal, on the fee. I just know you made a lot more than me, which is fine, right? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here in downtown Houston. As you can see, we're actually doing a pop-up event today. We got my man Jerry back here. Rodarius flew in from Atlanta. And then we also have another big real estate event next weekend in Milwaukee, which we'll be going to, but let's go check out inside.
Good thing about investing into mentorships, coaching, 2-day workshops that are hosted like outside of your state by people that are actually doing the business is you get to meet great individuals like himself and everybody else that's on the stage. Special shout out to Rodarius for coming out from Atlanta.
So I wasn't really focused on real estate, and the pandemic happened. So March of 2020, that's when they kind of like sent us home from school. We didn't get to finish, so that's when I actually got my first deal by driving for dollars. You know, that's kind of what I've been doing. So I do wholesale. Wholesale is probably about 15 to 20% of what I do now. I do a lot of fix and flips.
Believing in the business itself, so thank you all.
I'm gonna add $1,000 to that invoice. Okay, appreciate you, bro. So hello, everybody. I want all you all just to give yourselves a round of applause for just being here on Saturday. Okay.
With $1,000, I was planning on going to U of H. That got diverted by going to a seminar. It was a lot more expensive than this. And it was really a sales funnel, and at the end of the day, they were charging $50,000 to learn how to do real estate. I tried to do it. Luckily, I got turned down. Biggest blessing ever, because you guys don't understand the value of being in a room like this. Like, I can look around and I see easily like 10 people that I've done deals with that aren't even on this stage. So do not take advantage of don't miss the value of what's going on in this room. It's really not about us being up here. I mean, we can talk about ourselves if you want, but it's really about you guys and taking value. So when we get into questions and things, if you guys don't know, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Like, we all took time out of our day. I could be doing something else, and so could you all. My man could be at work right now. Like, don't miss the value in this room. So I went to a seminar. I found out about this thing called wholesaling, which I'm sure we'll talk about, especially since they're talking about regulations and things of that nature. And it took me about a year from going to that seminar to do my first deal. And after that, I made a lot of money, went broke, and kind of rode that roller coaster for about 2 years until I met my business partner, Ben, which unfortunately he couldn't make it. And you know, just along this journey, I've met all these guys and done deals with almost everybody up here. But now we do everything, right? We flip, we're doing Airbnbs, I'm about to start a new development. I flip a lot of houses. I just love putting deals together. But I think it all goes back to what Lee said of just, I like to provide value. And I think everybody up here would agree we've all added value, and that's something we all lead to. Like, it's just a go-giver mentality. When I first got into real estate, and I still say this, Houston was like an old boys network, and it still is, right? It wasn't people that looked like us. It was just a bunch of old white guys, which is cool, but it's hard for me to relate with them. So, you know, we have all flavors up here, right? We all are different, but we all provide value. No, I'm being real though, right? Because I think exposure equals expansion. When you see somebody that looks like you doing what you want to do, whether it's tattoos, you know, Asian, black, whatever it is, you can relate with that person and you see that it's possible. I got you. He definitely got a black card though. For sure. But my point being though, like I said, exposure equals expansion. So just don't look over the people that are in this room, whether they haven't done deals or whether they've done a bunch. You never know how people's gonna look out. I'm sure half the people that got started when we did, I've been doing this for like 6 years. And I can tell you half the people that got started when I did are not in the business. Like if you make it 2 years in real estate, that's a lifetime. Most people do not. And when you get in this business, you see why. But you need to build a community, you need to build people around you. That's why we all do content, that's why we're doing this. So like that's just my biggest thing. Like talk to everybody you can in this room, myself, people up here, and especially people back there. Because I'm telling you, there's deals in this room and y'all don't even realize it. And you're gonna see me work in the room afterward because I'm looking for deals, so that's my spiel. But just know it is gonna get regulated and there is a right way to do it. And I think it starts by literally just being a good person, taking care of people. And if you need help, like we all said, providing value. How I met my mentor, I just kept bugging him, right? My girl was a hairstylist. He came in talking about real estate. We were so excited. We were like, this is what we want to do. And literally the first thing he told us was don't, right? And when you're in this business, like I tell a lot of people, like, and you may be in this room, real estate might not be for you, and that's okay. Maybe you do something else. Maybe you become a realtor. Maybe you do pictures for realtors. Like there's so many ways to make money in real estate. But my point being is, if you're gonna lock somebody's home up, right, do the fundamentals, right? If you get a contract, preferably use a state contract, a track contract, right? It's lengthy, but figure out how to fill it out. Any one of us will be happy to show you, right? You have, I got you, he's not in Texas. But if you have a good deal, sellers are gonna lie to you. That's totally fine. That's not for you to worry about or control. That's why we focus on volume. Deals fall apart all the time. I've had like 4 or 5 fall apart in this last month alone. It is what it is. But my point being, learn the basics, right? Use a track, put down earnest money, get with a good title company, and then start bringing buyers to see the property, right? There's ways to do it, ways to explain things, right? You don't have to tell the seller everything. When you lock up a property and you're dealing with a seller, a lot of times what happens is we get in and we're so excited and we fumble the bag, right? We start doing all this talking. The seller only cares about if you're gonna close. I'm not saying lie to these people, but there's ways that you can explain things honestly and truthfully and be able to get the deal done, right? But I think it all starts with fundamentals. And once you go through one of these deals and get it closed, whether it's partnering, whatever it may be, you know, then you'll start to learn the ways. But it's not easy. My man Steven, he tried real estate for like 2.5 years, right? And when we talk, I tell everybody the same thing: bring me a deal or a motivated lead and I will help you close it. And I told him the same thing and he brought me one. So much the fact that we went to the appointment on the way home from my wife having our baby. Like I literally had the baby in the car, we went and walked the property. But we locked it up, seller tried to back out, we pushed her, and he made, what, $6,000, $7,000. We made like 10K, right? But we pushed through. 2.5 years though, a lot of people would quit. And then since then, it's been what, like a hockey stick. We probably bought 7 or 8 from him last year alone, right? But my point being is you have to push through, you have to get the fundamentals, and you have to show up. 80% of the job is showing up, which is, like I said, once again, why it's so important that you guys came out today and took this time, because this business can literally change your life. Like I was broke, waiting tables at Yard House and City Center, hating my life. But this business has literally changed my life. So start with the fundamentals, do the right thing, take care of people, don't lie, like just be straightforward. And if you don't know, don't tell somebody you know. I don't know, I'll figure it out for you, right? There's enough people that you can reach out to, you can call, that will help you get a deal done the right way. But
tell them about, you can partner with people, guys. I mean, tell them what the deal is.
Yeah.
How much did we make off Rustic? How much did you make?
Yeah, like you can I mean, Paris told you his third deal, he made $70,000. I'm still butthurt about this one. We made $40,000 wholesaling my property, but he made 60, right?
No, didn't y'all get it for 60, right?
Yeah, but we made 40 on the wholesale deal, on the fee. I just know you made a lot more than me, which is fine, right?
But I wasn't even, interested in counting his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Marlon actually had it first though. So they went to Marlon with it first, and then after I flipped one, I was like, bro, that's like right down the street from my house, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man, what's up with it? So
he made a little fee. Like, there's enough money out here, and like when you hear these big numbers, and don't count. Like I buy from wholesalers. There's so many times I bought deals even from Steven. He made 25, I made 20. So what? keep it pushing. You can be like, it's just, you need to be like, you're gonna have a lot of hard conversations, whether that's with sellers, partners, and you may think somebody is one way, but when you have $60,000, $70,000 on the line, people start acting funny, right? People act funny over $5. I'm being real, right? So my point, and I say that is because there's enough, like we literally live, like, it baffles me because where I'm from, like if you make 6 figures, you've made it. If you make 6 figures in Houston, you're broke. No offense to anybody, but I'm just being real with y'all. We live in a city where you can throw a quarter right now and you could probably hit a billionaire with a B. And I need y'all to take that in, right? Because where I'm from, they wouldn't even believe you if you told them that. So this city, this business, like this shit can really change your life. So if this is something that you want to do, whether it's wholesaling, whether it's flipping, multifamily, Airbnb, it can literally change your life. And there's people in this room that will help you do that.
This is horrible, bro. And I want you to, you know what I'm saying, get into the real estate and not the smartest man in the room.
You always look good, bro. All right, guys, and that pretty much wraps up the event. The spot closed. We're about to go get some food. But I hope you guys got gems from this. If you're not already, like, subscribe. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. Until next time, peace.